Have you ever had the sense that there's something more for you to do and experience in your life? Maybe you already know what that something is, and even if you don't yet know, maybe you've experienced that wily sixth sense that where you're currently at isn't where you're meant to be. Well, I'm landing here to tell you that what you are sensing and feeling is not imaginary, it's not wishful thinking, it's not a pipe dream. See, what you are sensing and feeling, your vision and your dreams are coming from a deeply powerful place inside of you that absolutely knows the truth of who you are, who you once were, and who you have the potential to become. See, what you are experiencing is the powerful tug, pull and call of your soul that's urging you to step onto a different path. See, your soul's communicating with you 24/7, and the question is, are you listening, and are you able to interpret and follow the guidance your soul's sharing with you? Powerful guidance and support that can help you step off the well-trodden familiar path of your life, allowing you to explore and step into more of who you truly are, allowing you to step into your infinitely best self so that you can live your infinitely best life. And in my own personal experience, as I look back, I spent a good chunk of my life sensing and feeling that there was indeed something more for me to do and experience, but the problem was I didn't have the tools available to me to connect and then communicate directly with the part of me that was urging me to take action, urging me to shift direction. And because of this, I just didn't know how to communicate with my higher self, my spirit and my soul. And so I wasn't able to get the clarity, the wisdom and insights I needed to step off my well-trodden and familiar path so that I could step into a whole new powerful way of being and doing in my life. And because I didn't have these tools available to me back then, that's exactly why things felt so confusing, so uncertain, and pretty dark sometimes scary to even think about changing my life, especially when I didn't know what I really wanted. And when the other voice, the voice of so-called reason, kept chiming in to tell me all of the reasons why this new path wasn't safe, sensible, or even a viable option. But as I look back, I wasn't always lost. I wasn't always confused about which way to go. See, as a teenager, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I had some pretty big goals and dreams where I actually saw myself in the future running my own successful business and feeling happy and deeply fulfilled. The sad thing is, though, that I let go of my entrepreneurial dreams way too early in my life, because even though a huge part of me wanted so desperately to have my own business, there was a bigger, greater part of me that kept telling me over and over and over again all of the reasons why I couldn't possibly have what I wanted. And I wonder if you can relate. Have you ever had an inner nudge or knowing to go after something which from the outside looking in, or maybe even for those near and dear to you, may seem way too out there, way too far-fetched for you to achieve? Yet, in spite of the pushback, yours and theirs, there's another part of you that really feels this to be your destiny. And if you're like me or my clients before they started working with me, maybe you also found yourself falling victim to that louder voice, to the so-called voice of reason that kept telling you all of the reasons why your big dreams can't possibly happen, why you can't have what you want. I know that as I look back on my life, there were so many reasons that I gave myself as to why I couldn't have what I wanted, why I couldn't be an entrepreneur, why I couldn't have my own business, why I just had to suck it up, why I had to accept my fate and be grateful for what I have and not be greedy for wanting more. And it took me a long time, too long, to realize that all of those reasons were simply BS beliefs and stories that came trotting out after one powerful word. Can you guess what that word is? Well, it's because. And my because was this. I can't possibly be a successful businesswoman because I'm stupid. Heck, Louise, you failed at school, so how the heck do you think you could possibly succeed in business? I can't have it all because only the smart, successful, bright people get to have it all. Success is reserved for the chosen few, and that just isn't me. So Louise, you better just get used to it, suck it up and take whatever comes your way. And how about you? Have you ever fallen prey to that singular word because? It's crazy, right? Because we know that because is just a word, but it packs a powerful punch because so many of our limiting beliefs run out easily after it. Think about it for a moment, and maybe even take a moment or two to think about what you really want in your life, and then take note of what you're telling yourself as to why you can't have what you want. What is your because? I can't switch careers because fill in the blank. I'm too old, too young, too experienced, too inexperienced, or whatever it may be. I can't change the direction of my life because I don't know what I want. I can't change my life because this is it. This is how it's going to be, and I can't change a darn thing. That's how I felt in one time in my life. Or I can't write my book because I can't start my own business because I can't find love because I can't invest in myself and my dreams because. And if you take the time to think about what you want, know that all of the reasons that follow your because are your beliefs about yourself and what you believe yourself to be capable of. But here's the truth and dictionary explanation of what our beliefs are. They are an acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists. And another thing to be aware of is that within the word belief, you will find the word lie. And if your beliefs don't support you, then I would encourage you to see them as the lies you're telling yourself about who you are and why you can't have what you want. The other really important thing to be aware of and to acknowledge about your beliefs is that once you are aware of them, especially the limiting ones, you can actually change them. You can choose new beliefs, beliefs that can powerfully support you in the fulfillment of your dreams. But there's a huge caveat to this, and one of the greatest challenges in regards to our beliefs is that a good portion of them are actually invisible or unconscious to us, as either they were formulated at a very young age, maybe even before you were age 7, or maybe they took root in a past life, or they are generational beliefs that have been passed to you through your ancestors. And in this way, all of these beliefs are unconscious to you, invisible to you, as they are locked away in the deep recesses of your subconscious mind. And you may be wondering, well, how can I know if this is me? How can I know if I have limiting beliefs that are playing out in the background of my life that are sabotaging me? Well, the answer is really simple. You just need to look around you, because if you don't currently have what you want in your life, or you're going after something and it's a bit bumpy and a bit of a struggle, then very likely there are some limiting beliefs, there are limiting programs that are playing out and that need to be rewired, be shifted and changed. So in order to release them from your life, you need to do the deep inner journeying at a present life, past life and ancestral level to uncover the events that created the beliefs. Because when stuff happens in our lives, we give those events meanings, and out of those meanings come our beliefs. And it's our beliefs that are actually determining how we show up in the world. Take me as an example. There were a number of events and experiences that I had in the education system that led me to formulating the belief that I was stupid, which in turn directly affected my belief in myself and my ability to go after my entrepreneurial dreams. And I needed to uncover this belief, to heal it and choose something new and empowering so that I could confidently pursue my entrepreneurial goals. And the other really wonderful thing that I want to share with you here is that if there is something that you really want to do or achieve in your life, maybe you want to write that book, start your own business, switch careers, whatever it is, I'm here to tell you that what is dreamt by you is destined for you when you can free yourself from the BS beliefs and stories that are distracting you, diverting you and sabotaging you from going after what you really want in life. And when you can choose to powerfully lean into the place inside of you that's telling you that there is indeed something more for you to do and experience in your life, when you can learn how to communicate with your spirit and your soul, you will be powerfully guided to do what you need to do to get you where you need to go. And that's exactly why I created my signature process and program, Freedom Now. I created Freedom Now, which is a fusion of all of the work that I do with my clients at a present life, past life and ancestral level, because I see far too many people either give up on their dreams way too early in their life because they've either fallen prey to their limiting beliefs and stories, or they continue to remain stuck where they are because they simply don't know where they want to go. And the Freedom Now framework can give you just that, the mental, emotional, physical and spiritual clarity, knowledge, power and freedom to boldly follow your purpose, boldly follow your dreams and start living life on your terms. And I'm landing here to share an exciting opportunity with you. See, I rarely open up my one-on-one coaching, but I have been feeling deeply called to open up 3 places so that I can personally mentor 3 people through my Freedom Now framework and process. This is going to be a deeply sacred, fully immersive 3-month one-on-one coaching container where I'll be giving you lifetime access to the Freedom Now framework and program and any and all of its upgrades, and one-on-one access to me for the next 3 months as I guide you to go even deeper to explore the fullness of who you are as an infinite, immortal, powerful spiritual being living in a physical body. And as we work together, you will learn the fastest, most effective ways to communicate directly with your spirit and your soul so that you can channel and receive the messages, answers, clarity and guidance you need and are looking for. You'll also get really clear on your soul's purpose and calling. You'll explore, heal and release the invisible blocks, the deep subconscious, present life, past life and ancestral trauma and resulting limiting beliefs that are sabotaging you, preventing you from living the life you desire. You'll discover and activate the past life and ancestral gifts and abilities that have travelled with you from one lifetime to the next and that lie dormant within you, waiting to be remembered, waiting to be reactivated. You'll learn to connect with the powerful guidance of your ancestors, guides and guardians so that they can support you in your everyday life and business. And you'll powerfully master and manage the 4 key levels of your energy and frequency so that you can magnetize to you that which you desire. We're talking about understanding just exactly how to work with the laws of the universe to help you get what you really want. And finally, I'll be giving you the tools to support you to fully embody your essence and your brilliance as an infinite, immortal, spiritual being living in a physical body. And as you learn how to embody and take action from your infinitely best self, you cannot help but live your infinitely best life. That's right, we're talking about finally being able to say bye-bye to the doubts, the uncertainty, the anxiety, the procrastination and overwhelm. And if you're feeling excited at the prospect of taking this deeply powerful and sacred journey, yet there's another part of you that's already jumping in to tell you all of the reasons why you can't possibly do this, then I'm going to really gently encourage you to take a dive deep and a little look to see and trace the reasons and beliefs that are following your because. I can't take this deeply powerful sacred journey because. Dig deep to find out exactly what you are telling yourself around why you can't possibly invest in yourself, invest in your dreams, and invest in your future. Because your because is exactly what's creating the barrier and the wall that's separating you from the life you desire. And in order to get to the other side of this wall so that you can reach your dreams, you're going to have to take a sledgehammer to it. That's right, you're going to have to break it down, break the wall down. And my Freedom Now framework will give you the tools to do just that. Because if you're trying to go after something in your life and the journey feels bumpy and turbulent, chances are there's some old programming at play. And that's why it's important to do the deep inner work, to uncover the unconscious programming at a present life, past life and ancestral level that's powerfully driving your behavior in less positive ways. And as you do this powerful work, not only will you accomplish your goals, you'll also realize too that it doesn't take nearly the same amount of effort and drama as it did for the old you. and that reaching your goals is not just achievable and attainable, it's light and easy and natural, because who you are and how you're showing up in the world is a natural byproduct of who you were born to be. I mean, think about it for a moment. If your computer becomes infected with a virus that was slowing down its performance, what would you do? Likely, you'd want to get that virus out of there. You'd want to remove the stuff, the poor programming that's messing with your computer's performance. And any computer expert will tell you that failure to remove the malicious code that's harming your computer can lead to reduced performance and may even result in your computer completely crashing. So how are you any different? I mean, if you'd invest in your computer to increase its performance, then why wouldn't you invest in yourself so that you can increase your performance as you trace, heal, and remove the poor programming and limiting beliefs that you've been packing around all of these years like rocks in a backpack, weighing you down, keeping you stuck in the same old, preventing you from being that big picture, bigger version of yourself that deep within the core of your being, deep within your soul, you know you were born to be. And so that now that you know what's really keeping you stuck and playing way too small of a game in your life, what will you do? Because you have two choices before you. You can either do nothing, but what then? What changes? Well, it's simple. Nothing can change. Because if you continue to do what you've always done, then you're always going to get what you've always had, right? The question is, how do you feel about that? And more importantly, are you up for doing another year of the same and another year of the same and another year of the same? And how are you going to feel about that 1, 5, 10 years from now? So if you're ready to change things up in your life, if you're ready to tune into and connect with the infinite potential that lies dormant within you, if you're ready to connect with your spirit and your soul so that you can channel and receive the answers, the messages, the wisdom and guidance you need to go for your big goals and dreams, if you're ready to release the invisible blocks, the subconscious beliefs and programs that have been playing out in the background of your life, dampening your vibe, lowering your energy and frequency, slowing you down and sabotaging your best efforts to live and experience your best life, then simply click the link below this video to join my Freedom Now one-on-one coaching container.